Alright, everything should be up, running, and shared. Except for DSP. It's supposed to start at 1:45. It is now 1:46. He's got 3 people in his chat right now. And I should be up and running. Yay. Come on, DSP. Traffic in the hallway must be hell for him to be late to his own stream. Oh, wait, he's usually late to stream. Remember, guys, he is a professional. This is what he does for a living. And he's late to his own streams. Oh, there he is. Good morning. Well, then start the fucking stream, lazy bum. Still hasn't technically started. So he's late. But he's in his chat, but he hasn't started the stream yet. He usually gets 25 to 30 minutes of music no matter what. If he doesn't start until 1:50, you still get 25 to 30 minutes of music. Hey, Kirk. Right now, Snorty's up to 1:48 and still hasn't started his stream. He's in his chat. It should be started. Nope, still hasn't. Come on, DSP, any day now. Like, you're literally sitting in your computer or your gaming chair on chat. Start the stream. All right, going on 4 minutes late. You're on the beach in Puerto Rico? All right, Luis. Enjoy it. Sure, it's gorgeous down there right now. So I hope I can get the secret ending. I'll need a lot of help, LOL. So you read guides to get the secret ending, DSP.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best, you gotta try.
You gotta shut the fuck up.
Java.
Skip. Only started 4 minutes late. Congratulations, DSP. Right now you got Army, Air Force playing in college. It's not a very good game. No, don't do it, Dust Bunny. He doesn't need that money. They got Wake Forest, North Carolina, 10-7. Boring. Soccer, even more boring. Holy shit. Almost fell asleep from watching for 2 seconds. So it's on ABC. I saw one of the channels was showing Hood Hustler, holla holla, and shout out to all the other hoodlums in chat. Oh no, it's halftime, that's why, okay. Money doesn't get right now to spend on W Champions, doesn't exist. Lightning! San Juan, Puerto Rico. I don't know. Snow Carl come back with a different name. If he comes back, it's gonna be under Snow Carl. Yeah, rip for LSB being taken down by you know who. Visage concludes it right now. But I highly doubt that. But if he beats this and he beats House of Ashes, he has time for Metroid Dread. Oh, he's not playing Metroid Dread.
Come on, that's ridiculous, man. Oh, it's fucking bullshit.
Alright, this is my very first match of the official release of Doom 2016. You know, have to make that clear. The shotgun is ridiculously overpowered.
Hey, you're on vacation, Louis. No big deal to have drinks.
Noob gun, too. Noobs with shotguns. Huns. Drop the beat. Noobs with shotguns.
Yeah, it's not that surprising. Lightning has happened in the past. They give him credits and... No! I don't have to spend it on... What was it, Untitled Goose Game? Fuck you!
Noobs with shotguns. Again, a shotgun. What a surprise.
He voices it because he sucks at those games, and hand-holding does not help.
Double kill.
For a lot of games, you can hold his hand and be like, alright, here's how you solve the puzzle, DSP. But in a Metroid game, holding his hand does not help him when he has shitty reflexes. He reached a tips goal on the early stream. I don't know about the late stream. One of his fans makes the music, but he doesn't pay him. When you make music for him, you get nothing in return. He doesn't even give you a shout out. He just uses it. White Moon. Yeah, he's the guy. We're watching his YouTube. I don't know. Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't look like that hard of a game.
What a surprise. Noobs with shotguns. Fucking shotgun that motherfucker. 7 kills, baby. That's awesome. That was so sick.
I'm broke, guys.
So sick. Super shotty. Take that shit. 7 kills, baby. That's awesome. That was so sick. That's awesome. That was so sick. Super shotty. Take that shit. He exploded. He exploded too. He exploded. He exploded too. He exploded. He exploded too.
Don't think there's any amount of money. There's a guy that literally gets over $1,000 on the day stream, and then on the night stream, guys, we only have $47. What am I supposed to do, guys? I need to hit the tips goal. But you got over $1,000 on the other stream. Shut up, you're banned, goddamn troll. Stop digging into my personal business. Oh yeah, almost impossible to hold a controller with your hooves.
Oh shit! Oh my god, that was amazing!
He's gonna try to finish Visage. Probably won't. Boy, he delays shit. Although he's already made it. Oh, guys, I'm gonna try to get the secret ending, which he can only know about if he's reading guides. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to play and say, no, a fan donated it, guys. I have to play it. This is the dumbest song I ever heard it before. What the fuck? Ooh, get an extra hour of sleep tonight. Yay. Hala Dachi. I don't know, I've never played a Visage. It might be good. I say it's got a good beat, but that's about it. Like a lot of his songs. A lot of songs have great beats, they're just god-awful lyrics. But he had to play Monkey Ball, and then play it all the way through without ever understanding he controls the stage, not the ball. I haven't seen Space Cat since he did his Halloween video. Probably overdosed on candy. Too much sugar for him. Has to go take a nap. For those who donated $5, holla holla, big ups James, shout out DoorDash, gotcha, Boozer, and all the hired hoodlums in chat. Oh shit, I forgot, text. I should never change that from the last stream, did I? Mobile games are incredibly relaxing, guys. Don't you know? So relaxing, guys. Hood hustler. With the emotes. I mean, I do like my cat owl emote, but I think my favorite emote is still the piggy bank. Piggy bank. Snort, snort. I know someone did a Final Fantasy X speed run lately. That was fucking insane. Hoot, hoot. Makes me wonder where Wings gets all that money from. Like, seriously, where the fuck does OSC get all this money to just blow on DSP and on Wings? Going for some good, salty, gouty tears. LTG's being sued by Rockkill. He did the revenge porn thing on her, but state of California, that's illegal. Well, Pedro, actually, a lot of people leave after the pre-stream because that's just them boringly playing a game, going snort. I didn't do that. Snort. Snort. Oh, come on, I was pressing buttons. I mean, I never covered his actual gameplay. Gameplay is so fucking boring. Drum Dojo. I don't know about time. You probably have to pay a fine. Let's see. If I had 20 grand to blow on streamers, it sure shit wouldn't be DSP. Be showing up and helping out LSB. I would say GGG, but he doesn't monetize his stuff. I love the pup in the sharp suit. Because what he finds funny and what regular people find funny are two different things. I will not be playing GTA Trilogy. think the furthest I ever got to any of those was GTA 4, and that was still only about 10 hours. We're like, nope, I'm done. I just cannot get into those. My one friend, he loves those games. He's like, hey, I'm only playing GTA 5 for the 5th time. Well, I mean, GTA 5, you better play it 5 times. Vice City. I did hear Vice City is the best out of those. I just get too distracted where it's like, hey, I'm gonna go do this. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drive around the city for an hour, running people over. GTA 4 with GTA 5 graphics, that could be coming. Anything to keep themselves from making GTA 6. So you spend 10K, you go to the Philippines. Just make sure it doesn't have a penis, and all of that, you're good. Go to Thailand, go to the Philippines, go to Japan, go to South Korea, all over Asia. Or go to Europe and take a bus across Europe. Start off in London, take a bus through the Channel. Same horse, different course. He sounds like he's trying to be Chris Chan. Well, he was about 4 minutes late to starting the music, so. 86 degrees? Nice. It's like poison? Eh, wrap it before you tap it. No glove, no love. Oh, he's definitely in the closet. He loved Rambo. And then he left him. Sad face.
Who fucking knows who to trust at this point? Oh shit. Another time warp. Going back in time.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about SMTV. I keep wanting to call it Smash TV. It's not Smash TV. That's a totally different game. Dominoes, big ups James and all in Derek's chat. Derek's in chat. Terrible. Dominoes, holla holla for the dominoes. Been doing all right, gamer. How about you? Yeah, so Xenoverse is getting like Broly and stuff, or a different kind of Broly. He's not using the laptop for streaming, he uses it exclusively for chat. I kid you not, he uses it exclusively for chat. He spent almost $1,000 on a laptop to use it for chat. Alright, I got the music turned down, so it's not very loud. Ah, come on! Because I was 40 minutes late and there's a couple pieces missing, I was hungry. Can't expect me to be driving around Seattle hungry. I had to eat a couple pieces. So now give me a tip, asshole. You broke your leg? Ouch. Femur or lower part, because the femur's a real bitch. When I broke my femur, I needed a metal plate in my leg for a year. I had to get the metal plate taken out a year later. Holla, holla, Luis on the beach. Frodo, man. Upper leg. Ow! That's not gonna suck. Yeah, 4 years from now. Guys, it must be a lemon. It doesn't work anymore when it's 4 years old. The reason Phil sits in chat and doesn't start the stream is A, he doesn't want to play video games. So the longer he stretches out the pre-stream, the better for him. 2, it allows him to wait for people to show up. 3, he's probably playing on his phone right now. Plans today, DSP Reeee stream, and probably more Diablo 2. I was playing Diablo 2 before this. Playing with my friend, he's got a Necromancer. So his Necromancer with my Paladin giving him the aura, fanaticism that gives him a ton more damage and attack speed. Just march through to cow level. March through cow level, get the Bal. Sometimes do a meth run. Because no job would pay as much as this. There is no job he could get with, 11-year gap in his employment history that pays as well as this game does. DSP won't retire, he'll die on stream. Calling it now. If he doesn't die on stream and he dies off stream, level 82. Necromancer, nice. I'm currently level 82 with my Paladin. My friend's level 83 with his Necromancer. Which is why we're doing the cow runs, because cow runs give pretty good experience. And he wants a 4-seconded shield, and I want a 4-seconded pole arm. So we make rune words that we want. But of course, it's like, oh, it's a spear, it's a pole arm. Nope, it's a spear, it's a pole arm, it's a spear. Oh, finally a pole arm, and it's got 2 sockets, 3 sockets, 5 sockets, never 4. And he finally got a shield with 4 sockets, and with his Necromancer he can't carry because he's not strong enough. Yeah, go work at Fred Meyer with his wife, making 20 grand a year, as opposed to 120 grand. And actually more than that. Well, then you'd actually have to show up to work. We're gonna pay $50,000 a month to work here. But I gotta be there on time. I can't leave early. I can't take a half-hour break after being there for an hour and a half. I'm gonna take another 45-minute break after another 2 hours. Oh, it's all gin. There's no water in that water bottle. Yeah, my issue so far on PC is getting booted from games. It's like, I had my sword on the arcane level of Act 2, gotta get Summoner, kill him, get to Canyon of Magi. It took me 6 tries to get it because I kept getting booted. Wings was doing some door dashing. If only his lyrics weren't trash. But if his songs that you offer him aren't at least 70% his voice, he doesn't accept it. It didn't have enough of my voice, guys. King of Jericho's the Trolls and COVID screwed up his 10-year plan. Got a 10-year plan to get a job, but now COVID screwed it all up, guys.
Is that a mole man, man?
Oh. Music's done. Hopefully. Just staring at chat. Banning people. God, face only a mother could love, and even then, cat doesn't love it. Ah. The fuck are you doing, DSP?
Good morning, everyone. How you doing? I committed a big faux pas this morning. I paused the Mole Man song. I know what happens when I pause the Mole Man song.
Say, I worked all through the pandemic.
To punish me for, I'm going to have holes burrowing in front of my house any moment here. How's everyone doing? It's the weekend, my friends. Welcome to the stream. One thing before we get started, and I'm going to have to mention this a few times today, I feel, because even I'm probably going to forget about it. Here in the United States, daylight saving time ends tonight, overnight. And what that means is...
Not who are you banning?
Our clocks go back an hour during the nighttime when everyone's asleep. Okay? So that means that tomorrow...
Well, you won't be asleep.
Which would be the 7th of November. Today's the 6th of November.
You'll be up till 3 o'clock in the morning getting drunk.
So starting tomorrow, the 7th of November, all of my streams will start an hour later. All right? And...
No, they won't. They'll start 15 minutes late.
An hour earlier. So that means only like 1 hour of gameplay a day. I'm just kidding. The streams will start an hour later and end an hour later. Same length of the streams. I'm not cutting down the length of the streams or anything like that. But they will start later. Okay?
Doesn't mean anything.
Why?
Your streams still start at 1:45.
No one can seem to understand or explain it anymore.
Thrash Metal Fiend. Holla for the dollar. I'd like to watch DSP try to work as a UPS delivery driver, which is my job. Even in the last 20 minutes, especially in the summer when the inside of the truck can get up to 140 degrees.
For lighting.
Ouch!
And now scientifically it's been proven that none of those things happen anymore. Like, it's literally a complete waste of everyone's time to do it. But we still do it. And here in Washington State, our government voted 2 years ago to get rid of it completely and just keep it one way or the other, but was told by the federal government, oh, well, you could keep it one way but not the other permanently, and you voted to do it the other, so we have to, like, make an exception for you, and they just don't care. They just sat on it, and the federal government never approved it, so even though we don't want to do daylight saving time here, we're stuck doing it anyway. Isn't that nice? You know, I don't understand.
It doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. You don't do anything.
You don't care if we have federal approval. We're not doing it. So everyone, as of today, just don't change your clocks ever again. And just remember, in Washington, we don't change our clocks because we're smarter than the federal government. We're not stupid. And then we would just be fine. But instead, they're like a bunch of pussies, and they don't want to do it.
Bunch of pussies. So anyway, the guy who's only mean behind the internet.
Tomorrow, I'll be here an hour later, which is interesting.
No, you won't.
Tomorrow, I'm starting a new game.
Still be 1:45.
Obviously, I want people not to miss it. So in reality, I'm actually glad that we're going forward an hour, or excuse me, we're going back an hour rather than forward, because I think when you spring forward and you lose an hour, a lot of people miss the first hour of the stream, as opposed to if I'm rolling back.
Indiana doesn't change, Arizona doesn't change. I think Florida doesn't change.
You see what I'm saying?
There's just several states that don't change. So
anyway, so all that being said, my friends.
Say for me, it's an extra hour of sleep. For him, it's an extra hour of drinking.
I'm excited. We have 4 more streaming days, including today.
I don't get drunk and pass out until 4 o'clock in the morning. It's only 2 o'clock, guys.
Right, what that means is that what we're trying to do today is wrap up the horror-themed games that we've been playing for the past week to 2 weeks, and basically get ready for fresh, new gaming content starting tomorrow. Because starting tomorrow, we got new release after new release after new release. Like, literally every day moving forward now, it's new release content. Which is people who've been wanted for a long time. I'm happy to give this
Metroid Dread.
Because the month of October was underwhelming, admittedly. There wasn't a lot of great new release stuff there. It was mostly rehashes, remasters, etc. And I'm happy to now finally be moving on from that and doing actually new content.
Moving on from remasters to playing the GTA remaster.
I have an update regarding the GTA stuff. So listen up.
Puerto Rico, Luis, enjoying the beach, 86-degree weather.
Looks like it may actually be different than what I originally intended, but it may not necessarily be bad news. Okay? Okay.
Take a sip, sleazy asshole.
Refreshing seltzer. So
right, Jen.
Today is Saturday. This is the 6th of November. And today we're wrapping up the horror-themed games I've been playing. We're starting off with Visage. This game, shockingly good. Actually, the game.
Paul J. Brazel. I've come to a point where
in the
DSP
last
needs prison time.
5 years that I've played video games.
I
Like,
mean,
seriously,
tax
like,
fraud, bankruptcy
I feel
fraud,
like
you
this
could
game,
get
even
it.
though I've been desensitized to horror and horror-themed games, this game has creeped me out with its visual and sound effects, even the psychological horror aspect of it. It's pretty good. I'm very much enjoying the game, and today is probably the finale.
I'd love to be in Puerto Rico. That is one of the places I want to go to eventually.
Stories in it.
Not anytime soon because I got my car payment, but
I'd argue
maybe I'll get my car
probably
payment paid
solve
off.
a lot of the puzzles, and I have items that I know where to go for these next few puzzles. I don't know what they're.
You know where to go with the puzzles because you read a guide. Good job.
We're getting there. Now the thing is, I don't know how many people will be here, and if people who've played this game before are here today, but I was told early on this game has a fun secret ending if you find all of the videotapes, but I don't know how to get the videotapes. Like, I have no idea how to do that.
Then go back to the guide you were reading.
I'd like to get the videotapes and see the secret ending, but I don't know if that means that I would basically be, like, spending insane amounts of extra time to do it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's nowhere
Like,
near
if
as
it's,
scary as
an
Don't
extra
Knock
half
Twice
hour
in
to an hour
VR.
today.
Nothing will ever get me
Find
again
tapes
like
to see the
that
secret
game.
endings,
Holy
people
shit,
will
that
find
game
it
got
great.
me so
But
good.
if it's like, oh, you beat the game, the main story.
Yeah, it was told in the guide you
and
read.
now it's you're going in circles looking for tapes or whatever. You know, I don't know. Now, Ellipsian says it's not a secret ending; it's the actual ending. Well, Ellipsian, since you seem to know your stuff about this, I may be leaning heavily on you today to help me out to try to do this because I want to see the ending. I really, really like the
Yeah,
game.
remasters. No more people's not showing up. All I got are
So I definitely
remasters
wanna
to
see
play,
the ending. I
guys.
don't know how
By the way,
time
Grand Theft
consuming
Auto
it is.
remaster next
Okay?
week.
So I hope you can help me out. All right, we'll see. Anyway, one way or another, it looks like Visage will likely end today, if not one more quick stream, but I think we're ending it today. I don't think there's another 3 hours of content in this third ghost story. Okay? Later tonight, the late stream is the
Like,
probable
there's not 3
conclusion
hours
House
worth of
Ashes.
gameplay. Like,
Now, this is my
I
second
thought
run
you
in House of Ashes.
worked all
This
day,
is where
12
I'm attempting
hours.
to keep everyone
But
alive.
you're only going to play for 3 hours.
I was doing a good job of that until the very, 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 very tail end of the
Kirk,
last
holla for pounding me. Wish I
And
could
I
play
was kind of
games and have
upset
fun for a
immediately.
living.
I lost my shit a little bit.
Yeah.
Because here we are. At the
I don't know,
time
'cause
of
I
last year,
think
I'm trying to find a logical
eventually
stopping point, a place where
it would
we
get
can,
to
like,
me.
adjourn and resume at a good
You know what they
spot
say? If you
next
do what you
time.
love,
And the
you'll
game
never
is
have an
just
escape
like
because
action sequence,
you turn what you
action
love into a
sequence,
job.
action sequence. And I'm like, I just give me the break where you can control the character.
Although I've been
Okay,
playing
now
a fuck
it's,
ton of Diablo 2 lately.
a logical break. The game wouldn't give it to me. It literally
Still on
had
level 1 there, South Philly.
a
He'll
whole
never
action
be
sequence
past
like
level
that,
1.
Okay. In the final action sequence of that stream, there was a quick time event that I know I fucking pressed the button.
No, you
And
didn't.
the game claims I either didn't press it on time or I didn't press it at all. And it resulted
No, you didn't.
in one of the characters being infected. Now, previously, in the first run, that character had been infected, and it led to them ended up basically killing themselves off.
Divinity
because they were
2, Original
basically worried about
Sin.
the safety of everyone else. Now, this time around, maybe we could do it differently, even though this person's infected. I don't know. I just hope I didn't ruin the run. Because the point of the second run was to try to keep everyone alive.
How you doing, South
If
Philly?
a character dies, it's kind of, kind of a waste. At the very same time, I'm not doing a third run. Just telling you guys, no fucking way am I doing a third run of this game. We got new content right around the corner that I'm going to be focusing on. So tonight is kind of like the do or die, right? We got to do it.
He's
We
got to
gotta
get the
try keep everyone
remaster,
alive, do
guys.
our best.
Not that remaster,
See
this
what happens,
remaster. This
all right?
remaster
So I
will
think
save it,
people
not the
are
other
gonna- just on
remaster.
that alone, they're going to attend tonight's late stream at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time because they want to see if I can actually pull that off or not, right? Okay. So,
Take a sip.
if everything goes according to plan today,
Snapping necks and
conclusion
cashing
of
checks.
Visage,
All right, all
conclusion of House
right.
of Ash's second run, and all the horror games are wrapped up. If they're not, well, I do have a stream on Monday night that I'm kind of saving just in case something doesn't
Terrible
wrap up
game
today and I need
views.
extra time. So if one of these things I'm not able to finish today, we could do a second stream on Monday night and finish it up. So either way, we're finishing this stuff up in the next couple of days, but hopefully today. Okay? Okay. Tomorrow, Sunday, as I've already stated, daylight saving time ends here in the United States. My stream will start 1 hour later, but we'll run 1 hour later tomorrow. What am I playing?
At the bottom of the
Tomorrow,
chat, you see a
we're
smiley
going to go
face.
back and do a second run in Alan Wake
for the
Remastered. You guys
emojis.
love the game so much.
Then show your support with the dollar bill sign, and then.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh wait, I can do create a poll.
We're doing Guardians of the Galaxy, the shockingly good game that everyone thought
Alright,
was
let's do
going
a
to
poll.
suck ass based on what they showed of it before it
Remaster.
released. And then it
Save
actually
his
released, and
channel.
apparently it was really effing good. So, thanks to a particular fan who donated PlayStation Network credits to me this week, I was able to get it. It's preloaded on my PS5 and ready to go. So starting tomorrow, Sunday, it's the premiere of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
See
a
how it
random
goes. I hope it's
fan,
good. I
guys.
haven't been overhyping
Totally
it.
a random
I can't imagine
fan.
why they would, though,
Not
because, like,
him.
literally no one was hyping this game, and then everyone got it as review copies and were like, oh my god, it's good. So then people started buying it and they were like, oh my god, it's good. So I don't think it's bullshit. I think maybe it is a shockingly good game. Okay? We'll see. Starting tomorrow. I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys will join. I mean, you guys all week were bugging me that I didn't play it, so I hope you'll come join me tomorrow for the premiere. Sunday night, the continuation of Lost Judgment. We're in the midst of a bunch of clubs. We got Boxing Club, we got Robotics Club, and now we're unlocking the Biker Club. So we can mess around with some of those clubs and see what happens, or we could do story. I don't know what we'll do, but it'll be a chill time no matter what on Sunday night. Monday will be more Guardians of the Galaxy on the main
Uh-oh.
gameplay stream. And then Monday night, like I said, if we need
No,
the
okay, we're
time,
still here.
we could do more Visage, or we could do more House of Ashes. or whatever.
Everyone seems
I'm
to be
not sure
voting
what
no.
we're gonna do.
Why?
If not,
Why is everyone voting
we
no,
don't need the
guys?
time. We could
You
do
really
whatever.
don't think it's
Like,
gonna
we could
save
do
his
one-offs or
stream?
something. We could go to YouTuber's Life 2 and mess around with that, which we haven't played with in several weeks. You know, mess around with it and see what it is. Something like that. We'll see.
Holla holla, South Philly King.
Okay. Then, on Tuesday, big new release. Ladies and gentlemen, the best reviewed game of 2021, Forza Horizon 5, releases on Xbox Game Pass on Tuesday, so I'll be playing it. I'm very excited for this. As you know, I really liked the last two Forza Horizon games. This one apparently is the best one ever made. 3 years in development. Apparently amazing.
But you don't wear your glasses, so you can't see shit.
Console, plus insane amounts of
Holla,
fun
holla,
gameplay content
holla.
all over the place.
For the
I'm very excited
dollar.
to start up Forza Horizon with all of you on Tuesday. Okay? Should be fun. Then Tuesday night, the final stream of the consecutive streaming week for me, more Lost Judgment. Okay? So on Wednesday, I am off from streaming. Now,
I need money, I'm broke. Takes a day off.
Thursday, all right, allow me to explain in a nutshell what's going on with me, because I did the other day. I just want you guys to understand. Right now, I'm absolutely hit my table with my ring. I'm absolutely strapped for cash right now. All right, that's why
I'm strapped
I
for
wanna play
cash,
Guardians.
guys. Save me.
Some credits for me to play it. All right. I have to raise every dollar I'm raising on streams right now is going to bills. Every single dollar is going to these two
WWE
giant bills that I have
champions,
to pay
Scopely, I
around
love it.
Wednesday-ish. Okay. Plus Wednesday's my day off, and I need money to spend on my day off for groceries and other things. So the thing is, right now I'm completely and utterly strapped.
I'm so strapped, guys. Give me money.
All right. Now.
Yeah, he
my
sucks at
original
driving
plan
games. It's hilarious.
for Thursday was that I wanted to play. Well, first of all, just so you guys know, the Grand Theft Auto Definitive Trilogy comes out on Thursday. Okay, big release. Obviously, one of the biggest releases of this whole gaming season is that this trilogy.
Yeah, it's called Don't Go and Eat
Excited.
multiple meals every week.
But it's kind of weird. Allow me to explain why it's kind of weird. All right, less than a week until the release of
Consoles,
this trilogy.
games,
Less than a week.
accessories,
And we have
like
yet
the
to see any
PSVR.
actual real gameplay footage anywhere. No one has gotten an early release copy and been able to review it. And Rockstar has not said a single word about the soundtrack.
Where's the 13K, Phil? Where did it go? He'll never be canceled. What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah. So, that being said,
God, what a
it's kind of
face.
suspect, don't you think? Wouldn't it... If these games... Let's be honest here. If these games were performing very well, if these games had the full soundtracks intact from the original games, wouldn't you think Rockstar would be, like, touting that? Advertising
Probably
that?
trolls thinking he's
Don't
gonna
you
save
think?
him.
Isn't it a little weird? that less than a week
35
away,
votes,
no one's
94%
played
say
these
no.
games, no one has
Sad.
footage of them, and we have absolutely no idea what's in these games, what's intact and what's not.
Oh,
It
someone got us
seems to me
voting real quick. Make it 37.
something's going on. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm off base here. But you got to think big picture. And big picture, this sounds weird to me. First of all, it's weird to me that they were announced out of nowhere the way that they were. How is there no build-up and no hype for these trilogies, right? It's also very weird.
Yeah, but the thing with the statues on eBay,
all the previous
he's fucked them up. We know he's fucked them up because he's covered it. So all you gotta do is like, oh, someone's selling the Team Fortress guy. Oh, the glasses are broken. That's DSP. Put in a $80 billion
I'm just saying, like,
bid
it seems
just to mess with him.
That there may be definitive differences that people might actually be a little bit disappointed. All right, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Can't shave his head, dude, because then he looks like more of a skinhead than he already does.
I thought about this morning, and it's really upset me. I'm incredibly upset. I want you guys to understand something. I'm very upset. All right, you ready for this? You ready to listen up, everyone? Everyone, stop what you're doing. I know some people listen to this it really is a podcast, my pre-stream. They listen to this pre-stream or podcast, and they're not paying it. Actively put down what you're doing. If you're cooking, turn off the stuff.
Dying Light 2 does look like it's going to be fucking awesome.
Toilet, pull up your pants. Don't wipe. Just pull up your pants. Get ready. Because listen to what I found out this morning. All right? 3 games in this remastered trilogy. Okay? GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas. Oh, no. Someone pulled up their pants and had a turd still in there. It's disgusting. But anyway, so there's 3 games in this collection. All right?
More scat jokes.
However,
his favorite jokes.
Rockstar is not selling the game separately at all.
We knew that already.
That's right.
You gotta buy the collection, dumbass.
The only way you can get the Grand Theft Auto Remastered Trilogy or Definitive Edition Trilogy
is by buying the trilogy.
Buying the entire trilogy together for $60.
Yes,
right?
That's why it's called the trilogy.
What's the problem with that? Well, I'll tell you what it's nowhere near as popular as Game Pass. But anyway, if you have PS Now, Grand Theft Auto 3 will be free for PS Now as of next month. So we still got a ways to wait for that. But the point I'm making is
Doki Panic.
You get a game for free. Even if you're not going to buy the trilogy, you get a game for free. But if you want all the games, you're literally forced to buy
the trilogy. That's why it's called the trilogy.
Buying one of those games and giving Rockstar money that they really aren't owed. You understand what I'm saying?
They're not owed that money, but I am, guys.
GTA 3
Tip me,
right now
me.
and load it on a console or your PC. It's not possible. You can't just buy. Oh, I just want San Andreas on my PS5. You can't do that. Now, how stupid is that?
Yeah, that's why it's called the trilogy.
They're not fucking, one game on one collect. No, they're separate downloads. They're not even like, oh, it's the same menu and you boot them all from the same app. They're different downloads. Actually, 3 separate downloads. You buy the collection, you only download the games you want to play. So, it's actually a scam.
Oh, a scam, guys. It's a scam.
It's forcing you into buying all 3, even if you don't want all 3. What if your favorite GTA game of all time is San Andreas? You want to play? You have to pay $60 to get the trilogy and just play San Andreas.
That's why it's called trilogy.
That's fucked up.
Holy shit, is he really this fucking stupid?
Now, why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because right now, as I told you guys, I'm strapped. I don't have any tips that I'm raising are going to bills. All right?
WWE champions.
Today, I don't have, the only credits that I received were for PlayStation Network so I could get Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't have any credits to get the GTA trilogy on Xbox Live right now.
Well, then use your money.
Anything or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not saying
on that instead of WWE champions.
That's the situation I'm in. So, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, well, all I want is GTA 3. So that's cool. Maybe, it's only $20. No. You have to buy the whole trilogy in order to get GTA 3. The way I was going to do it, I was going to play them in logical order. I was going to start with GTA 3 on Thursday. When I beat GTA 3 in a couple weeks, I was going to consider doing Vice City and then San Andreas. Now, I wasn't saying back to back to back I was going to play them. I might have given a little bit of break between them.
I doubt it.
Not. Really depends on what you guys want. It really is up to you. If you guys are really enjoying the games or whatever,
nope.
Then, I would consider. Oh, by the way, Ansu Kamaru, you're completely wrong. Ansu Kamaru says, oh, But it's a collection. No one complains when other companies do this. No one complained when Nintendo did this with 3D All-Stars. First of all, yes, people did.
Take a drink.
3D All-Stars actually is the same app that runs those games. 3D All-Stars, you boot the game from the same application. You boot the one application, there's a menu selection. These are 3 separate downloads. They're literally made to be 3 separate games, but you're forced to buy them all in a bundle, even though that's not...
That's why it's called a trilogy. He probably doesn't know what trilogy means. He's an idiot. What do you expect?
So, that being said, okay, my original plan was, I'm just going to get GTA 3. It'll be like $20. I hopefully should be able to afford that, or maybe get maybe $20 in Xbox Live credit.
Yeah, he's already planning on playing all of them, so what the fuck does he care?
Hopefully by the time I beat it and you got Vice City and all other games, I'll be fine. I'll be better off financially. But now, I'm looking at this situation, and I'm like, man, I don't think I can do it. I don't. First of all,
how do you not have $60 to your name?
$60 on a collection that you don't know if the collection's actually going to be good, right? That's number one. We haven't seen gameplay. We haven't heard about the music. No one's gotten a copy of this yet, and it's not even a week away. So it's obvious something's up, right? So dropping $60 on this collection when you don't know if it's good or not is kind of questionable. In addition, I don't have $60 to spend. Again, if someone can donate some Xbox
How
Live
do you
credits,
not have $60 to your name? Then again, he only had $134 in his bank account when that got exposed.
I appreciate that. That would help me tremendously. But if I don't get anything between now and Thursday, then I have to pay for it. I don't want to drop $60 on a collection that we don't even know what it is. Now, all right. In addition to that, I'm getting San Andreas for free as part of my Xbox.
He got over $200 on the early stream yesterday, and then probably another $100 on the late stream. So he's made more than enough to buy it.
So what I'm thinking is, unless something changes between now and Thursday, all right, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm just going to play San Andreas first. Now, for some people, that's great news, and for other people, they'll be very disappointed. San Andreas is many people's favorite GTA game of all time. It is not mine, but I still like the game. The thing is, by taking a look at the file sizes...
My mouse not moving.
Again, as I told you, they're 3 separate downloads. They're 3 separate downloads.
Reset. There we go.
By taking a look at the file sizes of these games, San Andreas, all right?
It's easy to spend the yesterday sips when you got WWE champions.
Huge file size. All right? Then Vice City's half as big as San Andreas, and then GTA 3 is a very small file size. So what people are surmising is that San Andreas had a ton of work done to it, where they did a lot of new textures.
Or San Andreas was the newest game
from the ground
so it had the most.
While Vice City had some of that, but not all of it. And basically, GTA 3 had the least amount of work done because it's such a small file size, you see? So maybe it makes more sense...
Yes, he is Orangetown.
...to actually start with what will arguably be the best game in this remastered definitive trilogy anyway. Maybe it makes more sense to do that. Why play the worst one first, right? The thing is, the mentality that I was going in with...
His chat. Sometimes it feels like he's just trying to reach the word count for an essay.
Yes. The mentality that I was going in with was the following. Okay?
GTA San Andreas is bigger than...
Start from the beginning.
GTA 3.
And go through and see the evolution of the series. In addition to that, when you look at the 3 original GTA games, okay? Grand Theft Auto 3 was by far the most outdated and needed the most modernizations. Grand Theft Auto 3 was the one where every time you fail a mission, you have to drive across the entire fucking map to restart the mission. The game has no auto-saving. You always have to manually save at a garage. It has very outdated driving and gameplay mechanics when it comes to the gunplay. It's just a very frustrating game in that regard. Full of bugs.
Exactly, say it again. That's why it's called a trilogy.
Full of bugs and frustrating stuff. Now, with all these new additions that they put into the definitive trilogy, like auto-restarting a mission if you fail it, right? Things like that. These quality of life improvements would probably make GTA 3 a much more enjoyable game for the modern era and modern audiences. So that's why I was
Don't cry to your wife, Kat,
GTA 3.
aka Mom.
It needs the improvements the most out of all the games. But Now there's all these factors going against it, like smallest file size, which means they basically did the least amount of work on it. By the way, you have to pay $60 to play it when really it shouldn't be. It should be $20.
It was also the oldest game, so it was also the smallest game.
And by the way, San Andreas.
It was the first one they did that went to 3D.
Okay.
Because the first 2 games were 2D, top down.
Yeah, so basically the way I see it is, unless something changes.
Unless you guys give me a fuck ton of money.
I get some donated Xbox Live credits between now and Thursday. I think on Thursday we're going to start San Andreas. Okay? And we're going to see firsthand how exactly good it is. You know, it's worrying that here we are, only not even a week away, and we have no information about these games, not even real gameplay or nothing. I don't know, man. I guess we're going to see. We're going to see what happens, but San Andreas will likely be the game that we start playing on Thursday, unless things change. Again, things could change. If you want to help
Phil
out,
sucks at GTA and he sucks at driving games, so Forza is going to be hilarious.
Right now, help with. Number 1, Xbox Live for the GTA collection on Thursday. And number 2, Nintendo, because I'm going to be getting Pokemon later this month, and people also want me to play Metroid Dread, and I need some Nintendo Online credits for that. Okay?
Snort.
So if you want to help me with that, email me darksidefil@hotmail.com, and whatever code you could send is greatly appreciated. All right, I had a couple people who said, "Oh, they're looking into it," and I never heard back from them.
Because this remake's going to save him. Those other remakes were trash, but this remake will save him.
That would be great.
He's not playing Forza today. Today he's playing
so we'll see what happens.
Visage and then House of Ashes.
So, to recap, today horror games conclude hopefully Visage and House of Ashes.
Oh, he'll avoid
Sunday,
SM at TV like the
first of all,
plague.
daylight saving time ends, so my stream will start and end an hour later. Guardians of the Galaxy premieres, and we paired that with Lost Judgment. Monday, more Guardians of the Galaxy, and that will be paired with whatever, because we don't know yet.
Let's see. Everyone's going to play Metroid Dread on the Switch.
Probably like
plays.
Maybe
not Metroid Dread.
Like YouTuber's Life 2 will actually play a stream of that or something at night, right?
Nope, he didn't quit House of Ashes. He just got mad at it when he didn't press X in time. Guys, I was pressing X. No, you weren't.
Back on Thursday, it's the premiere of San Andreas. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to balance. It's going to be San Andreas likely for a couple of days. All right? And then balance that.
Nice, Falco.
And then the night streams will probably be Lost Judgment and Forza. Okay, that'll be the balance for now, and we may readjust that on the fly.
Wow, Forza on the late stream. That's going to be great.
After that, we've got the release of Pokemon. There's also the beta for King of Fighters 15, as well as apparently a 10-day advanced look at... No, excuse me.
You'll have to try not to be racist, but I'm expecting some words to drop.
Where you can play the game for 10 hours before it releases if you're under Game Pass, under EA Play, to see if you like the game or not. So there's a lot of stuff going on this month. It should be pretty good. So I hope you guys will join me for all of this coming up. It's going to be an exciting week for sure now that we're starting all these new games.
Give them enough rope, as GGG likes to say.
Okay. So outside of all of that, there really is no game news to talk about today. I've been trying to follow along any new game news or game, but nothing really. It's kind of a dead day for game news. A few odds and ends here. First of all, as you guys know, we're in the middle of November. I say middle even though we're not even a week in. We have a members goal for the month of 300 members. We absolutely can hit this members goal. We were at 290.
As long as OIC comes in with more stock accounts.
Start with all these non-stop new releases: Guardians of the Galaxy, Forza, the GTA
Pokemon
trilogy,
double pack. Ooh, nice.
Etc. It will reinvigorate people to want to become channel members. Right now, I know there's people who are in this stream every day.
Play Forenza, then play Dare PSA.
I urge you to do so. You get many benefits.
Dare PSA.
To becoming a channel member, including highlighted name in chat, not abiding by the slow mode rules so you can talk as much as you want, chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter, as well as emotes, right? Also, special abilities when it comes to monthly
But thankfully,
goals.
Chris Falco doesn't seem anyone cared about what OIC did on Kiwi Farms, thankfully.
Christmas event is happening. What that means is that I'll be dressed up in holiday-themed attire for a marathon of gaming. I'll be drinking all day long. You guys will be
without
able to
Snowcar there
on games
to
that I'll
bait him,
play that
it's
day.
kind of sad.
And members exclusively will be able to pick a game for that event. Members get extra
You guys,
priority. Members also get extra priority for my Q&A show, Ask the King, which also will be happening in December.
Unless he doesn't want to play the game, then he'll just override it.
Your question answered on the show. So there's a ton of different benefits. to
Oh, wasn't
actually
that
getting,
the drug and
to
whatever?
being a member. Please
I
consider
remember the
becoming
old
a member.
program.
We have not had any membership growth in like 2 months. Just being honest.
You haven't.
So I think this month, hopefully, we'll get some once the new games start hitting and people start attending the streams in droves. But we got to get to that.
Yeah, I don't remember the
Okay?
90s. That was
Thank
before
you
the
guys.
car
For
accident.
those who are here every day, you know the benefits.
I know what you're
right?
talking about,
You
the
know
DARE
benefits
program.
of becoming a member, so I hope that you will consider it. Okay? All right. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I really want to cover before we get to shout-outs and the like. Not particularly. What I will say is thus.
Guys, it's not even 3 o'clock yet. You guys got to give me something more to talk about.
Sponsorships, partnerships, or support.
I might have to start the game early. I don't want to do that, guys.
Crowdfunding's how I get to keep doing what I love for a living. Uh-oh. My internet. Wow. My internet just
gone.
dipped to 0 and then came right back. Did you guys? That's got to be a giant blip right there. You guys are definitely going to see.
Please let his internet go down.
Wow.
Please let his
It went
internet go
down
down.
to
Please let his
0.
internet go down.
And then it came right back.
Show. No, go take your 3-hour long
Give it a
shit.
second here to
Yes.
settle. That was bad. Damn. Okay, is it good now? It seems fine now. That was weird. A weird blip in the lines. There was a gremlin in the lines. It's good now? Okay, now I can continue. I didn't want to continue until it worked again. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an independent content creator, which means I don't have...
Independent, which means I need you to keep fund my life.
But the crowdfunding that I get on my live streams. I appreciate the fact that you guys have liked the style of content that I've put out for 13 years, enough that every day you come to the streams and you support them. Thank you in advance to anyone who will support the stream in any way. There are many ways that you can support the stream. We've already talked about becoming a channel member. You can also do a super chat or a super sticker. These are ways to support the channel.
Well, Azure, man, that's how it worked in the old days when he was one of maybe 10 people doing this on YouTube. Like, oh, hey, a new game came out. He'd be out there at midnight, buy the game, play all night till 6 o'clock in the morning before passing out. Get the videos uploaded. He'd be the first one on YouTube.
To pay these bills that are all coming due around Wednesday.
But that was 10 years ago.
Why?
It doesn't work like that
better
anymore.
Than everything else, because I get a tip right away, so I can put it towards these bills coming up, and I get more of a cut of a tip than any other type of contribution. And what I mean by that is, no matter what you do when you send a content creator any kind of a contribution, there's a middleman who takes a cut. Okay, no buns about it here.
Outlast
people want
2.
to get their cut of any kind of an online transaction. But when you tip me, I keep more.
No
of
one
that,
should, Luis.
all right, than any other kind of.
I keep more of it to spend on WWE champions.
That you send my way. So if you want to help me out the most, it makes sense. Contribute the way where I get the most and the way that I get it right away, right? So please tip me if you can today. You can tip either by typing !tip into the stream chat or just leaving the description of the stream, all right?
So he wants you to become a member as he clears throat directly into the microphone. Then he wants you to tip. Then he wants to super chat. Then he wants you to sub to his Patreon.
We have reward tiers in effect for tips. If we raise $50 in tips, I'll put on my
YouTube
glasses.
doesn't care.
If we raise $100 in tips, I'll put on a hat. Now, today, I will be wearing the headphones for Visage. So the hats available are ones that I can wear with the headphones, which is the camo, the digital.
Well, because a lot of it, Steven, is because people can talk and chat without getting banned.
I can show these on stream now because I have a webcam on stream. So the camo, the digital.
Come on, guys. Just want $100. A stream. Not a day. A stream.
There you go. Those are eligible at 100. Okay? Then, if we do raise the full tips goal for the stream...
No more T-shirt shales. Teespring got shut down for inactivity. He made no updates and had no sales within like a 6-month period. They got taken down.
All your most favorite vests are all eligible today. So any of you who contribute, you're contributing towards these awesome goals. Thank you in advance. And again, you know, goes to a very important thing.
Well,
I need to
apparently,
internet bill
early this morning, or probably late last night, was still awake at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Actually, I think
he took it down.
On Tuesday, and then the condo dues are going to be due on Wednesday. So anything you contribute helps me with that. And thank you in advance to anyone who contributes in any way.
Meant to do that.
Okay? Thank you. Where's the military hat today? How exactly do I wear a military hat when I'm wearing headphones? How would I do that? Use your head.
Fucking morons.
Okay.
Stop telling me to do something.
All right, so that's that. I think it is time to do shout-outs. Let's start
yeah,
on the YouTube
they
side here.
do I guess called spring cleaning, but every 6 months to 12 months, they go through and go, Right, there's been no activity at all, ever on this thing for a year.
Mario Brothers,
get rid of it.
Who has re-upped their membership for 3 months. Thank you so much, Mario Brothers, for the ongoing support. This is Mole Man.
Yeah, no more Teespring.
Strong.
Because he didn't do anything with it.
Kitty's coming for me. Oh, yes, Mole Man. And thank you very much, Mario Brothers, for upping your membership. I appreciate that. Douglas has done a $5 super chat and says, say my name. Okay, Douglas. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
1 second.
And then James did a super chat and says, favorite
Not
controller
me.
after using both for a year. If you're talking about the next gen controllers, all right, I will answer that in just a second. Let me actually get you up. Would you get your face off of my seltzer water? He's trying to rub his face all over my seltzer water here.
He smells the gin. Oh no. Jasper's drinking gin, guys. He's too young to be drinking gin.
Let's have an honest discussion, since we have some time today on the pre-stream. About
some time? What do you mean you had time today?
Next-gen console controllers, or I guess current-gen console controllers, right?
We don't have time. Just get to the fucking game.
So.
1 second, where is it?
Head-to-head. PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X controller.
Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game?
Holding both, the Xbox Series X controller is less weighty. This controller is heavier. But keep in mind, this controller has a built-in wireless battery inside.
He's so weak. He likes another controller because it weighs less.
Personally,
these controllers don't weigh anything.
The pack that I bought for it from, I think the company is called like Power A or something like that. And it's really good because it's a 2-pack. I think it was like $20 to $30. 2 batteries. You swap between them. They only take a few hours to charge each. And they last about day to 2 days of gaming each. So I only have to swap
like a controller over another one because the other one is too heavy for you to lift. Mister, I can lift a gallon of milk all by myself.
Runs out within 1 day of gaming. The battery in this controller is not as good as if you use AA's or you buy a battery pack for this thing. But then again, there's no additional cost. It's in the controller. Okay?
Then get a longer cord. I got a 10-foot cord for mine, so I can be wherever the fuck I want and still be in
the face buttons are
distance of it.
Like the face buttons on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X controller are pretty much the same. They don't feel any much better or worse to me. Really, it's the triggers where things are different. On the PlayStation 5,
it was so heavy you couldn't lift it, dude.
What that means is in certain games, you will hold down a trigger halfway, and you'll almost feel like a click, where it feels like, oh, I'm holding it halfway, and it'll have a different ability than if you click it all the way. One of the games in particular was Ratchet & Clank, where some of the guns had an alternate fire if you held it down.
God, the original Xbox controller was huge.
You get a full-on charge kind of a move that would be completely different. All right?
Become a member. You don't have to use the snort. You can use...
The Xbox controller does not have that.
Piggy bank.
However, when you look at the triggers of the 2 controllers, you can see they're completely designed differently. All right? I would say this controller, the PlayStation 5, is cool because it has the adaptive triggers, and if a game uses them, then they're great. But I actually like the feel of the triggers on the Xbox Series X controller better because they actually are a little bit more contoured to your finger.
Arizona, how you doing?
Texture on top, which you probably can't see on my shitty webcam, but there's actually like little texture.
Pin that.
So when you're holding it, you feel
that's a very good subtitle for
like
this.
This.
What the is the stream right now?
You feel very secure. On this, it's actually very smooth. And it's funny because it's an adaptive trigger, yet sometimes it's hard to keep your finger on the trigger. I feel like it slips because it's smooth. I wish that they had put like a texture on there, and they didn't do that. Okay?
It's so smooth, guys. I can't use it, guys.
I think that the PlayStation 5 controller looks better. It just looks sleeker. This looks more like an Xbox One controller. It almost looks identical, while this controller looks nicer. And it glows, by the way. It glows colors, which is nice. As for other features, keep in mind that the PlayStation 5 controller has a built-in speaker, so you can actually hear audio out of the PS5 controller for certain games, while that's not a feature of the Xbox controller. I personally hate that, so I never use it. Thumbstick placement, I find the off-put thumbstick placement of the Xbox controller to be smoother and more comfortable to me, while on the PlayStation, they're alongside each other. Honestly, I like the other one better. I'm just being honest, especially for first-person shooter games and stuff. I feel like this is a better layout for thumbsticks. But you could disagree, but I do feel that that's better. D-pad. Truthfully, this is something I can't speak to yet. Why? I haven't really used the D-pad much in any game.
As you can see, they're completely different. You have 4 completely different directions on the PlayStation 5 controller, while you have a circular pad with indentations on the Xbox controller. If I had played a fighting game or something, maybe I would know better, but I haven't. So because of that, I can't really speak to the D-pads. All I know is they're both decent for whatever games you're using them as a secondary input, but I've never really used them as a primary input, so I can't really speak to that. Okay?
I love my Nintendo Switch controller, the Mario one.
When it comes to these controllers, is the haptic feedback of the PS5 controller. I haven't played PS5 for about a year, and I can tell you, out of some of the games that I played, the haptic feedback was significant, and others not so much. Out of all the games I played, Astro's Playroom was the best, but that's because the game was designed around haptic feedback. Like, that was the whole point of the game, was to be a demo for the haptic feedback. That game absolutely, positively is amazing when it comes to haptic feedback. Bug Snacks, of all games, Bug Snacks, the launch title for PS5, uses the haptic feedback.
Yeah, you guys seen the dirt and grime on there? Because he doesn't clean anything, really including his hands.
The thunder and lightning in the haptic. You can actually feel the raindrops hitting the ground on your controller. And in addition to that, just using the items and things in the game, the controller actually uses them pretty well, I would say. There's other games that try to use it. And personally, I
Ghost of Tsushima used it pretty well from what I understand.
Yeah, when you're using different weapons in Demon's Souls, it has a slight different feel of vibration when you're using them. But after a little while, you just don't even pay attention to it anymore. Same thing with Ratchet and Clank. Like, at first, when you start playing Ratchet and Clank, you start feeling, oh, every gun feels different. And then after a while, you just
very filthy Kirk.
You realize the game's just shooting a million things, and you completely forget that even haptic feedback exists. And I hate to say it, but that's likely about 90% of my experiences with haptic feedback on this controller.
I gotta remember, he only showers once a week. They don't clean the litter box about once a week, according to him.
It doesn't really feel like it impacts the game.
So according to his words, that place has got to smell like, ugh.
Now, I've been playing on the Xbox Series X for almost 2 straight months now. Actually, more than 2 months, I think. Starting tomorrow, I'll actually be playing Guardians of the Galaxy on PS5. Will I see a significant difference with the haptic feedback? Because now I haven't used it in months. I guess we'll see. Firsthand, we'll see, But I guess we'll find out, We'll see together firsthand if there's any other benefit. But for me, the haptic feedback has kind of been an afterthought. And in fact, some of the first games to use it, like Call of Duty Black Ops 4, it was terrible. The haptic feedback was so bad. It was
dodgy, gross.
In the game that I didn't want to do.
Take a sip.
Constant melee attacks and stuff that I didn't intend. When I turned off the haptic feedback, it stopped. So some games don't even utilize it that well at all. All right. I would say they both have pros and cons right now.
Brio and cash it. Isn't that just great to have in your house all day, every day?
If you're going to play a next-gen game right now, brand new game, which controller do you want? I would pick this one. This one feels better in my hands, has the textured grip, lighter, and I don't have to constantly be swapping batteries and or charging it. That's why I like this one better. Even though this one has adaptive triggers and haptic feedback, I don't feel like I'm getting enough out of that to warrant a heavier controller, not as great.
Oh, it's not moving again.
There's detriments to it. So for me, I personally like the Xbox controller better right now. Maybe that'll change in time, though.
He'll never do that, Hyperion. You say, hey, if you see the NT, I'll give you $1 million. He won't do it.
We're currently only 1 year into this console generation, and the fact that a lot of these companies haven't really been specifically designing their games for these consoles yet leads me to believe that haptic feedback is going to basically have a lot more to it as we get further into the console gen. Right now, I don't think it's a major deal, but maybe later on. All right? But for now, I prefer the Xbox controller, just being honest. Super Scuba.
Because it's lighter.
Let's up this membership and says Jasper is an adorable cat. Thank you, Super Scuba. I agree with you. Lightly salted nuts did a super chat and says shout out to
shampoo the carpets. That would take effort.
Here. And then we got another membership from James. Thank you, James. What I'd like to do...
He says it can be fixed. Google it. Take 10 seconds to Google it. Yes, it can.
Now, because there were a few there, and I don't know if that affected the total number of memberships or not. I'd like to check. I can check it on the fly here on my laptop.
Good point, Brazzle.
So, we're at 262. We went up a single membership. Because those were all re-memberships except for the one. So, that makes sense. Okay, we're at 262. Let's do that.
Stone Curl still banned. Stationary Ninja.
Then we'll jump over to tips.
Stationary Ninja.
So shout out to the first tipper of the day, Only Fear of Death, who tipped me $1.50 and asked the following, actually says the following. Hey, Phil, I've been a longtime fan since 2009. Here's to enjoying your content for many years to come. Keep doing your thing. Thank you to Only Fear of Death for the $1.50 tip. Then, we've got I'm on a Boat, who just tipped me $4.20, and that gets us up to $5 in tips. Oops, why did I just do that?
Because you're drunk. That's why you did it.
So I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat. His hair looks greasy because it is greasy because he doesn't shower but once a week, according to him.
Thank you very much for that. Okay. I hear police outside. I guess they're coming for me finally. All right.
That'd be
So,
hilarious
ladies and
if they
gentlemen,
did come from
that's
him.
what we got for now. If anything else comes in, obviously I'll give a shout out. By the way, I should mention this every stream now because it's very important that you do it. If you like my streams and my content, go right over to your whatever it is on your, if you're watching on a phone or on a laptop.
He'll never get that second shower fixed. He has another one. What does he need it fixed for?
Smash the like button on the stream. Smash it right now. Do it like this. Go. Just like this. Go.
Holla holla for the $1. Paul J. Brazzle.
Liquid crystal
I think someone needs a few more exclamation points next to their name.
Smash it. Again, it doesn't affect anything. It really doesn't help me at all, to my knowledge, because the way I do streaming is very different from what other people do. Most people who live stream archive that stream.
But you delete the restream because you're a fucking moron.
I
You
don't
stream
do
because you're a
that.
fucking
For ease
moron.
of viewing, I separate my streams into digestible clumps. So the pre-stream is one video. The gameplay is separated into hour clumps. Once the stream is done and it's offline, it's hidden and no one can access the raw stream. Instead, you just watch the digestible clumps later. So if you like this,
Because you like splitting it up and getting more ad revenue.
Because once it's offline, no
So
one
that's the only reason he does it.
So that's why you ever notice I don't talk about that stuff. I don't ask for likes and stuff. That's why. If anything, if you're watching this pre-stream later on demand on DSP.
Well, he's talking about it, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up.
Then please
Sub.
click the like.
If you want to become
That
a member.
will probably help it. I don't
remember,
care
you get
about the
access
live
to these
stream,
emotes.
But if you're watching this on demand later on, by all means, click the like. That will help the video. Okay, it's pretty funny.
I still love the piggy bank.
Anything
So
else?
glad I
Any
made
final
that one.
questions or anything else before we go
Also,
on break?
unlike him,
No.
I made all my own
Break.
emotes.
Well, when we go on break,
All these
use the
emotes are made
restroom.
by
You guys
me.
get an opportunity to grab a drink or a
Me.
snack, use the restrooms yourself before we jump into gameplay. So, anyone have anything else they want to talk about? Any questions before we jump in?
Before he goes on break from doing
Guts says,
absolutely
I wish you would
nothing.
enable likes and dislikes on the streams themselves. They are enabled. You just can't see it. They are enabled. You can like this stream, Guts. You absolutely can like this stream. But the thing is, I disabled the viewability because, sadly, when people see the ability to do something negative, they do it. So they say, "Oh, I can dislike. Oh, dislike. Ah!" And then all you'll get on the
And it hurts his ego, guys. It hurts his ego.
Because people are just negative and want to.
Scouter says his bill's over 9,000.
That's why.
Wait for him to go on break
There
before I
are-
play a couple of
there
those
actually is
videos.
absolutely no way to disable likes or dislikes on YouTube. You can't. But you can disable the viewability of them, the visibility of them, I should say. Okay. How is my day going? So far, so good.
So when I get done with this, I'll probably make something to eat because I
Everyone
mean,
made
yeah,
cream cheese for breakfast.
then get back to Diablo 2.
Jasper got a nice treat this morning before Kat went to work.
Yes.
Ate
The reason
broth.
you leave your
Broth
thumbs
with
up, thumbs
no
down
items in it.
available
We got him a bunch of these broth treats. He gets
is
one
because you
for
get
the day,
interaction
one for the breakfast
points.
treat.
Just like with comments.
Like
Comments give you
chunks of fish with
interaction
broth.
points.
He loves licking the broth.
Even a thumbs down gives you interaction points. This person comes out with a movie
Boy,
review.
Gorilla
This
Pimp,
person comes out
thanks
with a
for
movie
sharing everything
review.
You're doing. You're saying you're doing
The
weed,
person who has
black
likes,
alcohol,
dislikes,
nitrogen,
comments turned on.
LSD,
Oh,
Xanax.
they only have 800 views, but they have a lot of interaction.
fuck are you
The other
saying?
person got 1,300 views, but no
Yikes.
interaction. So when I go to search for a movie review about that movie, person with the more interaction will probably pop up a little bit higher than the other one because he has more interaction. So
Anything else, or should
YouTube
we
likes
go
that
on
video
break?
more. So it shows it
So,
off
by the
more.
way, Visage, I'm excited for this. I want to see how it ends. We're in the middle of the final chapter, the Dolores chapter, and I have 2 items that I can now use to do further puzzles. I have a crowbar that I can open a window with and get this compass that's outside, and then there's the other. I have a knife. I think I have to stab a body with a knife, and then something happens. I don't know what happens, but I think I get another item. So there's like 2 more items I can get, and then those will probably lead to the solving of other puzzles. And we just keep going until all the puzzles are solved and we finish the Dolores chapter. I don't know how it ends. And then what I'm hoping is either Ellipsian or other people will help me to get all this videotape so we can get the true ending of the game. Because I want to see the true ending of the game. I really like the game, but I get the feeling it's going to be very scary. So, okay, are we good?
When the ocean, nice.
Okay.
I love swimming in the ocean.
Let's take the break. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Cheeseburger for
Everyone,
breakfast,
grab a drink or
awesome.
a snack or use the restroom yourselves, and I'll be back with the conclusion of Visions in just a few. Sound good?
Sounds terrible.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Let's switch over.
Turn off YouTube mode.
Let's switch back over to the main setup.
He just stopped recording.
Let's do this.
Wear your glasses. You wouldn't have to lean in like that. Holy shit. The reason he's got to lean in like that is because he doesn't wear his glasses.
Oh my god, that is not what I wanted. What am I clicking on here? I wanted 640 by 480.
Professional.
I kept clicking on the wrong quality. And then, is this correct? We're good. Except for this. There we go. Okay. Ladies and gents, let's take a break. I'll be back shortly.
Professional.
See you in a few.
DSP, seriously. The fuck is wrong with you? Oh, let's see what. Oh, let's do. 1 second.
Oh, what that aroma can do, brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Followed by.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his
Monthly bid.
what 9,000? There's no way that can be right.
What do I have chroma key on? I don't know. I'm so easily amused. Oh, where's another good one? I mean, they're all good. Oh, since we were talking about earlier.
The owl says hoot.
Hoot. Hoot.
The owl says hoot. 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 The owl says hoot. Hoot.
The cat fap. Like all of a sudden, cat goes in. Goddamn, why is my computer not working? Sits down, gets the computer. God, so close. All right, where's that video I was watching? Oh, there it is. Then realizing the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time. Oh, that's a good pull. Fave opening. Paul J. Brazzle. Holla, holla, holla for the dollar. Stream's lagging. Uh-oh. I realized we had a 10-minute commercial going on. Screw that, skip. It's over 9,000. Oh, snort books. The best part of waking up. I'm so glad I made that video. Easily amused. Yep, you went on break. Well, that was fun. Get to enjoy my day off. Now I gotta make some food. Luis gets in Puerto Rico. Lucky. 21 votes. I was like, over 9,000's winning. But he needs the game credits, dude. How's he supposed to afford games? He already got Zombie Hulk Hogan. He got the Unmortal Hulk Hogan already. That's where the $1,500 lawyer bill came from. Like, so transparent. Especially now. Let's see. He was crying. Guy's got a $1,700 chargeback. You go in and, oh, he spent $1,704 on WWE Champions that day. Like, holy shit. Like, we can match it up now. Like, thank you to, I think it was Boof that leaked the shit on Kiwi Farms. She needs more love. I keep hearing the tractor pigeon gives her all kinds of love. Ah, 25 votes, 60% going to over 9,000. Yeah. I think I'll leave the poll up for another 2 more minutes. Get a good 5 minutes out of the poll. Yay. Oh, I think over 9,000 just dropped a little bit. Nope, went back up. So it dropped down to 58%, then jumped up to 62%. Cat OnlyFans and the owl costume are Phil working, which is more likely? Cat and the doing OnlyFans because DSP will never work again. DSP will never work again. Oh, over 9,000 dropped down to 59%. Cat Owl's going up. They're battling it out. Ooh, 32 votes now. Over 9,000 drops down to 56. Cat Owl's up to 28%. Runs in the family. If you become a member, you can post the Cat Owl emote. Because the owl says hoot, hoot, hoot. Holla holla for the da 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 brazzle, hooty hoo. Easily amused. Add more! Exclamation points. Yeah, I'm so easily amused. Zombie Hulk Hogan intro. Ooh, that could be fun. Let's see, what's another video I could play? Oh, him crying about WWE Champions.
Play a game called WWE Champions, which, of all things, if you can believe it, is a WWE game that plays like Candy Crush. It's basically just moving gems around and breaking colored gems.
It's not really cat, it just looks and sounds like her. It's actually some Australian thing. But for like the 2-3 days he had to deal with owl emotes in his chat was hilarious. Like, what? Why do people keep posting owls in my chat, guys? Doesn't make any sense, guys. I don't get it. What's going on? What are you guys doing? Oh, the me Reeee.
Yeah, I'm an adult. Sorry, I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. Me, Reeee. I'm the one who puts out the content that's entertaining.
God, the me Reeee. This is autism. That's why he's got to remind everyone of the schedule. Well, 6 minutes, 33 votes, over 9,000 with 55%, Cat Owl with 30%. Oh yes, the weapon does bonus gem damage, guys. Here we go. I don't even think I played the... Did I play the Here we go?
James the Lesser, we don't know how to do any polls with anything yet. Like, I'm looking to do polls with Nightbot and stuff, and I think it would still work here on YouTube like we were trying to get it to work on Twitch.
Here we go.
It's literally, at the bottom of the chat, it says, create a poll. It's literally a button. You don't need Nightbot. You don't need some third program. Streamline. It's literally right at the bottom. Go smiley face for emotes. Money symbol for support. Then create a poll. Oh, he probably played a lot of Candy Crush. He's always late. It's in his nature. Just people on Twitter making fun of him. $20 for business? Nope. $100 to eat out? Yes. $1,000 per month on Gacha Gaming? Reeee! Is he back from his break yet? Nope. Mind you, it's a break from doing absolutely fucking nothing. I've dated moms before. They have kids. I've still never called a mom.
Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views.
Oh.
137 million?
Yes, and if I don't pay up, I'll go to jail for tax evasion. I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you.
Easily amused. So going through all the videos I have under tools.
It's only blackness, the absence of light. These are the eyes of a psychopath.
I'm so glad I made that video to do the slow zoom in. Can't remember how to do it anymore. I'd have to get on YouTube to try to figure out how to do it again. Shinko's latest vid. Hey, YouTube. Oh, he doesn't show up. I swear I'm subbed to him. Unless I got unsubbed. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm on, what'd you call it mode? Incognito mode. That's why he's not popping up. Okay, let's mute him. Oh, that's right. I'm on Incognito mode, so I can't even thumbs it up. Fucked up. Oh, wait. The fucking sound's not on.
Replace what I
There
took
we
with
go.
water. Dumb fuck Phil has been none the wiser.
He's very funny. Okay, I can't.
Cat's sister Jenny gives as much effort giving blowjobs as she does rolling blunts. DSP's wife blowjob skills honestly 1 out of 5. A load of teeth and the bitch doesn't swallow.
Hey!
Oh my god, you killed him!
This Nick of DSP brought an axe to a gunfight. DSP not tweeting last night 3 a.m. says a lot about the leaks. Waiting to pick up DSP's wife's Xanax prescription cause the bitch won't fuck without it. I like to leave my wife nut under DSP's pillow after me. Can't get done fucking in his bedroom.
Ugh.
What? Don't me, you bitch. DSP asking for engagements on his Twitter post on a Saturday night while his wife's getting fucked by me. Am I right? Kiss me slow, bitch, yeah. That's the way Daddy likes it.
Oh, that's fucked up. Fucking detractor pigeon. Goddamn. And he's still not back from break. I know he is, maybe.
Alright, guys.
Okay, now he's back.
Back. It's time. It's actually very bright. Ugh. I'm thinking...
It's so bright out, guys. Uh-oh, the mouse not moving.
Bright again. Even though it's cloudy. I'm gonna...
He probably doesn't care about Pendley anymore.
I'm playing a horror game. I don't want light blasting in my face, you know?
Not the sun. Not the sun. I don't care. Fuck him. Alright, well, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I know I did. And holla holla for the dollar dollar. Philly King, Kirk, Razzle, Thrash Metal, Dominoes, Hood Hustler, Warren, Otaku, Eco, Ride the Loop, and Gamer Post. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.